Go. Good morning. I am Raymonda A, Head of Crop Protection, Ministry of Agriculture. I'm so delighted to present the findings of our study on pesticide importation and use in Sierra Leone. This study has already been published in a scientific journal. This study has revealed that there has been an increased demand of the use of pesticide over the years in Sierra Leone. Thus, there is an urgent need for the public authorities to control the pesticide market and sector. This study focused on pesticide imported by the Ministry of Agriculture because that was the only data available in 2010, 2014, and 2021 when these importations were made. Pesticide data on private entities and legal importations were not available. We had three key findings. The first one shows that there has been an increase in pesticide importation due to an increased demand for food and increase in terms of trade. Thus, there has been an increased demand in the use of pesticide, leading to the increase of about 10-fold of pesticide importation. In order to address this, there is an urgent need for the public authorities to note that there is a need for the pesticide markets to be managed and then also the importation of pesticides. The second finding shows that antimicrobial pesticides has increased in terms of proportion as measured by weight, thus leading to an increase in the importation of pesticides throughout the year as shown on the graph from 2010 to 2021 of about 150 times. Our third findings was during the field exercise, we noticed that almost 50% of the pesticides had their labels written in French, and the importations were from Guinea. The illegal pesticides were either counterfeit or heavily diluted, which led to poor crop production and further food insecurity. Thus, in order to address this, the Ministry of Agriculture has established a National Pesticide Committee with all relevant stakeholders on board. However, this committee is yet to establish and review the national approved pesticide list. The Ministry of Agriculture should stop the importation of illegal pesticides through the registration, monitoring, and surveillance, and also the enforcement of the pesticide policy. Notwithstanding, there is definitely a need for additional financial and technical support in order to address all this so that we can effectively reduce the risk of antimicrobial resistance through pesticide importation and misuse by field workers. In conclusion, the Ministry of Agriculture should prioritize the stop of illegal importation in Sierra Leone. This is the data, and thus can be found. This is the article where it can be found on the paper and the link to the citation. You can contact me on my email as stated above. Thank you. Pesticide management is our priority.